Hi guys, today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on how to make this Menorah Granny Square. It's a part of my son's Granny Square blanket. I also have a Star of David that if I get permission I'll show you how to do it, or I'll just make up my own pattern and show you how to do one. But today I'm going to be showing you how to do this one. And it is a 7 by 7 in inches or 18 by 18 centimeters. It's made on a graph that's 29 by 29 because I needed it to be just so big to fit the Granny Square blanket I was making. So this is how I designed it. You're going to need two different colors, one for the outside and one for the inside. And I'm going to put a graph similar to this one on my site, my webpage, so that you guys can follow along with the graph, because it's so much easier when you use the graph. So follow along with me, but also you can look at the graph on the page at the same time. Now for this project you're going to need a 4.5 millimeter hook or a US 7 size 7 hook. You're going to be working it from the bottom like this, back and forth, back and forth. It's single crochet. You don't cut off on the ends, you just keep going back and forth. And I'm going to be starting here at the bottom and working our way up. So first choose the color that you want for the outside, which mine's going to be white. And I need you to chain 30. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 13, 14, 15. Okay, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. Okay, for the next row, you're going to skip the first chain and single crochet in the second chain from the hook. And continue to single crochet your whole chain. And I'll see you at the end of this round, this row. Okay, I'm at the end of my row here. Single crochet into the last chain. Chain 1 and turn your work. Now for this row, I'm going to be looking at my graph here. You need to do 2, 4, 6, 8 white. So what I need you to do is single crochet 7, and I'll show you how to switch colors on the 8th one. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, now on your 8th single crochet, pull up the yarn like you normally would, but then grab your other color and leave yourself a little bit of tail here. Don't give yourself that much. Give yourself, decent amount of a tail, and wrap it around your hook like that, and pull that color through your 2 loops. Hold your yarn firmly in your hands and pull that white down to tighten the stitch. Now you're going to be working with the blue. You need to carry your white with you because you're going to need it again at the end of the blue. So I don't know if you know how to work in your ends as you go along. All you do is you just keep it at the top of your work here, like on the top of the stitches, and that way when you go in and you pull up, you're automatically going to be sealing it when you pull through the loops. See, you've made it stay there. So continue that for 2, 4, 6, 8, 2, 4, 6, 8, 13. So you need to do 12 in the blue, and then on the 13th we'll switch colors again. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, 13. Do like you did before. Pull up a loop, but this time you want to grab your white, pull it through, pull your blue color to tighten the stitch, and then work your remaining single crochets to the end. You don't need to work the blue end to the end. Just leave the blue yarn there and work your single crochets to the end. Should be 8 total. 2, 4, 6. Yep, it'll be 8 total on this side of the blues and 8 on the front side. And 13 blues. That's your first or your second row. Now chain 1 and turn. My yarn's a little twisted here. There we go. Okay. Now for this row, you're going to need to do 9 on this side and 11 in the middle and 9 on the other side. So let's start off by doing 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and on your 8th, no, it'll be on your 9th. You go through the blue, your first blue stitch here, pull up white, get your blue yarn here, pull it through the loop, pull down on your white, and now you do 11. Sorry, just getting my papers here. So that's 1 blue, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Now, since you need to do a white one here, remember, pull up your loop. Oops, you know what I did? I didn't grab the yarn. Sorry about that, guys. Kind of being distracted by the sound outside. So let me redo that and let me show you again how important that is. You need to get your white yarn and be working it in the back, because since you'll be going back and forth, you need to be able to hide that white yarn. So let's go and do our single crochets, grabbing that white yarn. And when you get to the last one, you pull up the loops like you did before. And you grab the white and you change color, tighten the blue, and now you don't need to grab the blue. Leave it there and continue 9 whites on this side. I'm sure you guys on the other side of the screen were going, Melodora, you didn't get your yarn. Sucks, I can hear you. Okay. Now, next row, we're going to be doing 10 white, 9 blue, and 10 white. So on your 9th, you're going to be switching colors. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, you're reducing, you know, 1 on each side each time. So, you know, when you get to this first blue stitch, you need to go in with your white, pull up your loop, and grab the blue. Pull your whites to tighten the stitch and hold the white there because you're going to be working with it across. Aha, I didn't forget this time. Work it along with you until you get to the last stitch, the stitch before the last actually, of the blue. You know you need to reduce again. So I've got 2 blue stitches left. And I know this one definitely needs to be a white one. So I need to pull up blue, switch colors to my white. Just leave the blue hanging there. Switch colors to my white, pull the blue tight, and just continue the white all the way to the end. Should have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 9 blues and 10 whites on each side. And then chain 1 and turn your work. Okay, for row 5, you're going to need to have 11 whites on each side and 7 blues. So let's start doing our first 10 white stitches. You can count, but on this one it's pretty easy because by now you can see the blue. You know you need to reduce it by 1, so you can count afterwards just to make sure you have the right stitches and that you're not off somewhere. For this row, like I said, you should have 11 here. Okay, so when you get to the blue, you know that you need a white here. So go in, pull up your white, then grab your blue, switch colors. Now you got your last white stitch there on the blue, and then continue blue, hold your white string, carry it along with you, and go all the way to the last 2 blue stitches, or whatever color that you're using. Now pull up a loop, switch colors, and then continue with your main color all the way to the end. Let me just count my stitches on this side to make sure. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. Okay. Chain 1, turn. Okay, for the next one, we're going to need 12 on each side and 5 in the middle. So do your 11 white stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, or maybe I should say just do your main color, 11 of your main color stitches, because who knows what color you're using. And get all the way to where you're right in front of the first blue stitch. Again, bring up your loops, get your blue thread, pull it through. Grab your white string and work it along with your blue for 4 stitches. 5th one, pull up, switch colors to your back to your main color, drop the secondary color, continue single crochet all the way to the end. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Okay. My yarn's getting a little twisted here. Try to fix that some. Whee! Okay. Chain 1 and turn. Now for the next row, you need to do 13 of the main colors on each side and 3 in the middle. And this particular row, you're going to be doing exactly the same for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rows. So starting from row 7 all the way to row 15. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. You'll be doing this row 8 times. So I'll show you once, and then I will come back here at the end of those 8 rows and continue on with you. Okay. So for this row, we're going to do 13 or 12 and a half, we'll say, of the main color. Okay, we come to the first blue stitch here, or your secondary color stitch. Put in your loop, I should say put in your hook, grab up your loop, and switch colors. Tighten, and then carry along your main color along as you do 3, oops, as you do 3 of the secondary color. But on your 3rd one, you need to switch. Oh, autofocus is messing with you. Anyway, you do 2, and then on your 3rd, switch colors, which will give you 3 blues. And now you continue on. Drop your blue, drop your main color, and single crochet all the way to the end. And you should have 13 stitches of your main color on each side of this row. Okay, that's the end of row 7. And from here on out, from 7 to row 15, for 8 rows, 7 more rows, you'll do like this for a total of 8 rows. Back and forth, back and forth. And when you get done with that, I'll see you back here. Okay, I just got done with my 15th row. Chain 1 and turn it over. For row 16, we're going to be starting off doing 2, or I should say 1.5 of the main color. And now we need blue. So what I'm going to do here is just pull my blue string all the way over and pull it through my 2 loops like that. Now you're going to be working your white string behind along with this long blue string you pulled. So start single crocheting all the way across. You need a total of 25 blues. So when you get to your your 24.5, we'll switch colors again. Just make sure you're grabbing those strings. And don't pull too tightly. You want to make sure that that's loose enough so it's not going to pull your granny square into a weird angle. Keep on going. You know that the last 2 stitches here need to be your main color. So just get down to where you have 3 stitches left on this side. Which I have 3 stitches left. Now pull up my loop and switch colors. And then single crochet with your main color in the last 2 spaces. Chain 1 and turn your work. Row 17 is done the exact same way, except now you actually have your color close by you. So single crochet 1, and your second one, pull up your 2 loops and change colors. Pull your main color to tighten the stitch, and then start working secondary color, holding your main color string and working it along with you all the way to the end till you get to the last 3 stitches. Okay, get to the end of this round, round 17. Now for round 18, chain 1, turn. Now for round 18, start off the same way. Single crochet 1.5, change colors. And you need to do that exact same thing. Single crochet 1 and change colors, but with the blue. Continue to work color. So single crochet and then pull up the loop and switch colors, giving you 2 white 2 blue, 2 the main color, 2 the secondary color. Now we're going to need 2, 4, 6, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 with your main color now. Don't forget to grab your secondary color here. So we need to do 8.5 because we're going to need a switch after that. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. On your 9th, pull up, switch colors. Continue to work your white with you, or your main color with you. You need to do 3 stitches of blue here, so do 2.5, and then your 3rd switch colors. And then you need to do 9 of the main color again. And keep your secondary color with you. Work it along with you. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9th, switch colors. And again, at the beginning, you need 2 and 2. Carry your color with you. So 1.5, 1 color, switch colors, and then finish your last 2 stitches with your main color. Chain 1, and you're going to do another row exactly like the one you just did. And I'll meet you back up here in a second. Okay, I'm coming to the end of my 19th row. Chain 1 and turn your work. Okay, for row 20, start off the same with the 2 and 2 at the beginning, 2 with the main color, 2 with the secondary color. Then when you get back to your main color here, you need to do, let me see here, do 2 more with your main color. So now it's going to be 2, 2, and 2. Because now you're going to start working the second row of the menorah. Okay, so now we get 2 of the main color, 2 of the secondary, 2 of the main. And now you're back to your secondary color again. And I need you to do 17 with your secondary color. So get to 16.5 and change your color. And then you'll do 2, 2, and 2 at the very end. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, okay, 16, 17, 1, do half, pull through, carry along your blue with you, do 1.5 of your main color, switch to get your 2 first stitches, do the same, the blue, do 1 1/2, switch back to your main color, and then you can just drop the color into your last 2 final stitches. Chain 1 and turn, and you're going to need to do another one just like that. When you're done, I'll meet you back here.